Hey, so today I want to share with you my experience with meditation because it has completely changed my life in such a good way. So I'm going to take you back to when I was 23 years old and I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So at the time I was very anxious, I was crying all the time, I was in very dysfunctional relationships, and I was not coping with life well at all. So the doctor put me on medication. It completely changed my life. I was happy again, good relationships with other people, with myself, got a good job, and just started functioning really well. But I didn't want to be on the medication for the rest of my life. And I did try to come off of it a few times without success. I would get anxious like within a week. It would start building up and I could just feel that pressure starting. I was like, no, I need to be back on the medication. So 2 years ago, I was in a little bit of a depression and I was seeing a therapist, and she asked me to start meditating to help me kind of relieve some of these issues. She told me that I needed to do it for 3 weeks so that I could set that new pattern, that new routine for myself. And so I was like, yeah, sure, I want to get better, so let's give it a go. So I stuck to it. I did the 3 weeks, meditated every day for a minimum of 5 minutes. And I would just go on YouTube and pick out, type in 5-minute gratitude meditation, 5-minute relaxation meditation, whatever it is that I was feeling I needed at the time. And by the end of the 3 weeks, I was starting to feel really good. So I decided to stick with it and continue going. So it's been 2 years now that I've been doing this meditating. And the benefits have been amazing, and they just keep growing. The longer I do it, the more benefits I do see. But one of the major benefits is that last year, while we were on vacation in California for just over 2 months, and we decided to extend our trip, I wasn't going to have enough medication to extend the trip, which meant that I would need to come off of it for a few weeks to be able to stay. And I decided that I wanted to take that risk and do that. So I was using cannabis and CBD at the time to help manage some of my residual stress and anxiety that I had. And I increased those doses and we stayed. And when I got home, I refilled my prescription right away, but I decided not to start taking it again because I was still feeling okay. So then, a few more weeks go by, I'm still feeling good. And honestly, it has been over a year now and I have still that prescription filled in my cabinet. I haven't had to take it. So I attribute it to the meditation, because what meditation does is it retrains your brain. So the part of your brain that releases fear, anxiety, and stress, it begins to shrink with meditation. And then the part of your brain that is responsible for learning and for memory, it begins to grow. So this is all scientifically proven. You can just Google it and you're going to find tons of studies that prove this. So those benefits have been amazing. So I did come off the medication. Doctors told me I never would, and I was able to, and it's been over a year. So I'm very confident that I am in a very safe place with staying off of the meds. I do still use the cannabis and CBD to help me manage that stuff as well. But I prefer so much to use the holistic medication over, the pharmaceutical. So now we believe in meditation so much. It's been 6 months that we've been doing it with our kids. So my husband, myself, my 9-year-old and 8-year-old, we sit together every evening at 8:30. We meditate together as a family for 15 minutes. And we also do positive affirmations, which have been so amazing. So I highly recommend you guys trying out meditation. If you haven't tried it before, give it a chance. And also one of the other benefits I wanted to mention was that the monkey brain, so all those negative thoughts, which I had tons of negative thoughts, especially about myself, you can start to control those thoughts by you become so much more aware. So I realized I'm not feeling good. What am I thinking about? And then, I don't want to be thinking that. I can control what I'm thinking. I'm going to switch stations and move to another thought. So that's been really great. And also just noticing if you're not feeling right and you are in a bad mood, that you can go meditate and then just bring yourself back down. So it has been just so amazing. And I really hope that you guys will try it. Just jump on YouTube and, do a little search for 5-minute, 10-minute gratitude or relaxation meditation, or you can download an app. There's the Calm app, there's Headspace, there's lots of great apps for meditation, and they will walk you through it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please post them below, and I will see you on the next video.